So I'm walking downstairs, and my dad asked me if I've seen the Arsenal score. I say no, because I thought they were playing at 3. I thought the Palace game was the earlier game, and that the Arsenal game was later. And he told me they were down 5-0 with about 35 minutes to go. So obviously I'm absolutely buzzing before the game. And then City draw 0-0 with Norwich. As a result, we're top of the league. Get in, boys. What an amazing, amazing performance. The first 20 minutes or so were a bit more shaky. I said it was going to be a big game. I said that Newcastle were going to go out there and get it after the Sunderland result, and I thought they did. But they were obviously missing Kabay and that clinical finish that Remy could provide. I was right with some bits of the team. Obviously, Lampard played, and it was the 4-2-3-1 with Matic and Lampard. But we didn't see Schürrle starting or Bar starting. Although I did think that Eto'o would start because of the hat-trick against Man U, and because I think he is our higher up the pecking order than Demba Ba. But yeah, so let's go into the game. The first 20 minutes were shaky, obviously, and then Hazard's goal, just sublime, just absolutely sublime. I mean, he's been quality all season, and there was the feature on the BBC Sport page about him saying that Mourinho really has brought the best out of him, and I think we can see that because he's just flying at the moment, and that goal was just stunning. The second goal, the back heel by Eto'o to set him up, was just amazing. I mean, I know I'm kind of getting overexcited, but I'm just so happy that we're top of the league. So that Eto'o back heel to get it to him was fantastic. The commentator on the stream I was watching was comparing it to the Wilshere goal against Norwich. I don't know if you guys remember that at the start of the season. That was a stunning goal, and that goal was nearly as good. The goal with Hazard, I mean, that was just outstanding. And then obviously he grabbed his third a bit later on with the penalty. Newcastle's best chance came in the first half when Moussa Sissoko missed, like he was in on goal. And with Czech like running out, and he kind of scuffed the shot a bit. Yeah, that was as close as they got, or as close as I saw them get, as the stream was a bit dodgy that I was watching. But yeah, absolutely fantastic performance. Obviously, I think it's a no-brainer that Hazard would be man of the match. Top ratings to Lampard for letting Hazard take that penalty at the end. Very happy for him. Getting his hat-trick, because I think he's deserved. There have been times this game I think he deserved one against Sunderland earlier in the season when he got his double, and he just played outstanding football today. Just absolutely, like I said, absolutely faultless. That is the alarm going off on my phone. I will just chuck that over off in the background. Right. Okay, it kind of adds a little emotional music in the background while I'm doing the rest of this review of the game. So yeah, so in the grand scheme of things, that leaves us at the top of the league. Obviously, we've got West Brom away next. That's going to be an interesting game. Again, I think it's going to be a little bit tougher because Pepe Mel's side haven't been playing well since he got there, and I think that they will be itching to kind of set the record straight. And they have looked decent at home at times. They've had kind of glimpses of last season's glory. But yeah, so I think that'll be a tricky game. And then obviously we've got City in the FA Cup, but we're just flying at the moment. I think anything's possible. I think if we were to, we can go there and win at the head-to-head again. That would be outstanding. In all honesty, I think it's this one. I genuinely am going for a draw. Obviously, I'll do a proper match review for that one when it comes. But yeah, just a quality performance today. Outstanding. Hazard, just amazing. I was very pleased with Salah when he came on. I thought he made a positive impact on the game, especially with some of the movement that he was making, some of the runs on goal. And yeah, a bit disappointed with Schürrle. I thought he'd come on and kind of add a bit of pace into the game, and he did to some extent, but he's just been a little bit disappointing recently, and I'm sure he can, you know, get back to the way he was in the Bundesliga over time. But I think he needs a bit more time, kind of a bit more continuity in the first team, perhaps to achieve that, like Willian has. But yeah, it was an awesome game, awesome performance. Top notch Newcastle fans, you guys never cease to amaze me, the way that you're always constantly behind your team. Even after losing Kabay with no Remy, you were completely behind your team, even when they were losing. So really amazing. The atmosphere at the bridge was a bit lackluster at first, but then once it got going, obviously it was great. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I will try and do a West Brom pre-match West Brom, but it's early midweek, so it might be a bit tricky. I mean, obviously I did the Man City one, but that was on a Sunday. I was able to do that one, the preview for that. But we'll see. I will keep you guys posted, and you'll see, obviously, if I post a pre-match for West Brom. But yeah, thanks, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace. Enjoy yourselves. Top of the league.